Hello Internet, this is Videhi and I will be talking to you about my hands-on research project for my English 102 class today. My teacher asked us to research folklore and traditions. Folk traditions are practices and little pieces of advice that have been passed down from generations to generations. My topic for research was how the folk traditions go hand in hand with today's economy. For this assignment, I interviewed my grandfather and my best friend's mother. I used FaceTime to interview both of my subjects. I chose to interview these subjects because of the cultural differences and similarities that I would find. Interviewee number one, who is my grandfather, lives in India and has grown up in both rural and urban parts of India. While talking about money and its importance, my grandfather mentioned an Indian tradition where we worship money every year on New Year's Eve to start the year off with prosperity. When I asked my grandfather about the economy today, he shook his head and replied, "It was so much better when I was a kid." As I interviewed him on what his parents taught him regarding money, I got some answers that were similar to my parents' teachings. My grandfather talked about how his father used to keep written records of all the expenditures and how his father used to preach him to never spend more than he earned. Well, that's what my parents taught me too. I guess it runs in the family. The second person that I interviewed was Miss Tammy Bill, who grew up in West Tennessee. When asked about a saying or something regarding money that she remembers from the past, she replied that her parents always used to say, "A penny saved is a penny earned." Having years of experience and wisdom, I asked both of them for some advice for our sinking economy. They replied, "We are spending way more than we are making, and this is the reason we are in debt." Through these interviews, I learned that folk traditions are not meant to be forgotten. If applied in our day-to-day lives, they can mend our toughest problems. Little steps mentioned by my subjects, like recording day-to-day expenditures and making money your slave instead of becoming money's slave, can make such a big difference for our economy. So from now on, when my parents give me advice regarding money, I will surely listen to them. Thank you, Internet, for listening to me and hope you have an awesome day.